43. 17 million people had come there for sanctuary. And when I went there in the springtime and I walked upon its piers, I thought of how it must have been when you're 15 years. Isle of hope, Isle of tears, Isle of freedom, Isle of fears. But it's not the Isle you left behind. That Isle of hunger, Isle of pain, Isle you'll never see again. But the Isle of home is always on your mind.
Hundred years ago, and even up through the early 1900s, what did they for transporting goods? Because you didn't have great trains. Well, the train was okay, but you needed to get the Guinness down the country. You needed to get all the goods down the country. Here with the dark gates, that's where our Prime Minister, or Taoiseach is our name. We call our Prime Minister Micheál Martin Taoiseach. The people who lived here would have been merchants, politicians, members of parliament, people who had large estates around the country, and this would be their summer or their get away from it all residence here in one of the parks. People living here would have a key to their park just on our left side, so it was their front garden. Nobody else would be allowed in. If you were walking along the street, you could not enter the park. So that all changed, and this one was the last park actually to change, that it was open to the public. An area called Temple Bar, because the street we're going left here, and that street is parallel to Temple Bar. What is Temple Bar? Well, it's an area of entertaining for entertainment and fun and pubs. See all the flags flying there? They're the flags of the illustrious order of St. Patrick, the Knights of St. Patrick. And they would have been knighted. And these men would have sat there for service, and each one had their own seat. And folks, this was started 20 years before St. Patrick's, but in 1870 it was restored, and the man who restored it, Henry Rowe, he had to spend £250,000, big money then, and they built on the little bridge across to the Synod Hall on the left side. On our right, if you look over the river, you'll see the four courts, and now we're coming around, is it low? No, it's full tide, which is nice, the River Liffey. And this one we're coming to now is the James Joyce Bridge, called after our great writer James Joyce. James lived in Dublin, but he lived everywhere. So they never really knew, they couldn't put up a memorial, oh, this is James's house, Phoenix Park. But on the left side, as we travel up, we will see the Wellington Monument. And it was the Duke defeated Napoleon at the Battle of Waterloo. And at the base of the monument, you will see in green, they say it depicts scenes from that battle. And we have the first one on our left, we'll focus on that. It has the American flag, and that's where the ambassador to Ireland from the United States lives. Who lives here? Has anybody any idea? President of Ireland. Now on our right side, do you see that building? The oldest purpose-built maternity hospital we have.